this application, the code is called IR-based maneuvers. In this application, the bot spin and its behavior is determined by the reading from the IR center here, which is straight up on the bot. So the code started out with playing melody 2, and then set the speed to 0. Then enter the main loop. So every time we go through the main loop, it picks up a reading from the IR sensor, which is straight up, on the bot. It save that value in our parameter, IR center. If that sensor is less than 50, it stops. So that means when it started out with nothing on top of it, it just stays still. If it's bigger than 50, but it's less than 30, and then whatever IR sensor happened to be at that time, it pick it up and save to speed. So that means if you remember from the book, the IR sensor is reading very small when there's nothing, 0 when it sees nothing, and then an object approaches, the IR reading will get bigger and bigger up to a certain point. So as it gets bigger, but less than 300, whatever speed the IR sensor reading is saved to speed and turn right. Also, it play do for about 0.1 second. Okay, and then, well, what happens if you have something closer? If it's bigger than 300, but less than 500, and then it's still using the IR sensor as its speed setting, but it's turning left now, and it play ray. And as it gets closer, with the sensor is bigger than 500 here, it sets the speed to 512 and run forward for half a second. Essentially, as an object approaches from top, first, it doesn't do anything. As it approaches, you're going to see this thing turning right. And then I'm closing down right fast and fast until a certain point it's suddenly switched to left. And if the object gets closer and closer, it's going to run away from under the object, trying to get away from it. So essentially, that's the piece of code we have. So we're going to download the usual. Okay. And then we're ready to run. So we turn it on. So it play its music. So it just play melody number 2 here, and then it goes through the endless loop right now. And every time I go through the endless loop, it's just reading the sensor. So right now I read 0. So 0 less than 50, so therefore it just keep on saying stop. It doesn't do anything else. I'm going to be using just a piece of paper as an obstacle. So I'm going to start real high up here. I'm going to start going low, slowly. Okay, it starts detecting it. Okay, because the speed is proportional to the sensor. The speed is too small now to overcome friction, so you don't see the bot moving yet. Go down a bit, it starts moving. See, it starts moving to the right. So I get closer and closer, it's still moving right. Okay, you got the idea. Now it's at that sweet point, so now it starts going left. And then I go closer, it's running away from me. Okay, so that's how it works.